What's up, Amazon sellers? If you are just starting selling on Amazon and you are wondering how to add your product to an existing listing on Amazon, i.e. you've got a product you want to sell, you can already see it, how do you get on that listing? This is the video for you. So stay tuned, we're going to go through it all step by step and I'll do a live screen share and talk you through that. Right, if you don't know who I am, my name is Thomas Parkinson and I have been an online arbitrage seller selling on Amazon for the last 4 years. Now, quite simply, I'm on a mission to do £1 million and I'll drop a link up there to a video I've done about that journey and I explain my profits and what I'm doing. So watch that. Enough about me, let's talk about what you came here to learn today. Number one, I'm going to give you an intro into product listings, understanding what a product listing is. Number two, I'm going to talk to you about why it's important to understand this and how to add yourself on and how to get it right. Number three, what I'm going to talk about is what you need to do before you add yourself onto the listing. And then finally, number four, we're going to actually live screen share and show you how to get yourself onto the listing. So let's get into it now. Okay, first things first, number one, what is a product listing? Well, quite simply, if you want to sell a product on Amazon, it needs to have a listing, i.e. it needs to be on the Amazon website as a product listing. Now, quite simply, what does this mean for you? Well, if the product already exists in Amazon's catalog, i.e. you can search amazon.com.uk or whichever one and find the product you want to sell, then you need to add yourself to the existing listing as another seller. So that's number one, adding yourself to the existing listing. Now, if you haven't found the product that you're trying to sell when you search amazon.com or .co.uk, then you need to create a new listing for that product. What you might be thinking is, can I not just create another listing for the product I've got, even if one already exists? Well, quite simply, that is against Amazon's terms of service. You will find this actually on the Amazon platform, but my top tip for you is don't do it because it is against Amazon's terms of service. Each product should be on the listing if it already exists. So stay within terms of service to protect your account health. And what we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about how to get you and your product onto an existing listing. This isn't how to create a new listing, it's how to add you onto an existing listing. So let's go through that now. Okay, number two, why should I think about putting my product on the existing listing? Well, quite simply, Amazon wants to make the experience for the customer as easy as possible. And the way it does that is when you type in, I don't know, say for example, like Lego 12345, that's the product number for Lego, then obviously Amazon wants you to find that one product really, really quickly. Now, if there are multiple sellers selling that Lego product, what they want to do is group all those sellers together because they are selling the same product, and then obviously allow the customer to choose which one they want. And Amazon does that through something called the buy box. What they don't want is to have multiple product listings of the same product, which is going to confuse the customer and make it a much more confusing customer experience. Hence why they want to keep all the same products from all the same sellers under one listing. That's why it's important. Now, this does two things. Number one, it reduces down duplicate listings. And then number two, as I said before, it just makes the experience so much better for customers. And that's probably one of the reasons why Amazon represents 50% of all search traffic, people trying to buy a product. That is insane. Okay, number three, what do you need to do before you add yourself into a product? First things first, you need to find the product that obviously you want to sell, and hopefully you should be buying it at a decent price that you're going to make a profit on. If you're not sure how to find profits, then check out this video up here that I show you how step by step to find profitable products for your Amazon business. Number two, what you want to do is really double check that the product you are going on the listing for is actually the product you are going to supply. So not only check the name and the image, check the size and the weight. Too many times have I seen, even in my own business, whereby we've shipped in maybe a teddy bear and the one on the listing is 30 centimeters and my one is 15. Thought we were going to make money, but we didn't. So always check the size and the weight. Top tip there. Now, what I will also say is there is no need to provide the barcode when you're creating or adding yourself to the listing, because the listing itself already has the barcode on it. What you might be able to do, and it doesn't always work, is that you can search the barcode in the search bar on Amazon and find your product. And don't be alarmed if you don't find the product. Sometimes the barcodes don't always match up perfectly, but it is the same product. Just make sure you're checking everything else you can see from the customer point of view. Quite simply, what are you looking to do? If the customer looks at what they see on the website, i.e. name, description, size and weight, does that all match up with what they're physically going to receive? If it does, you're fine. If it doesn't, then it's the wrong listing and you don't want to add yourself to that product. Make sure it's the right product that you are going to add or join the listing on. Okay, number 4, how do we actually add an existing product to Amazon? Simply, we are going to do this now live on my laptop and we'll show you it step by step. So let's jump on the laptop now and go through this. Okay, so first things first, what you want to do is jump into Amazon Seller Central. This is where we're going to go to add a product in. So load up your Seller Central, get yourself logged in, and then get to the same screen as me. Okay, so once you're in Seller Central, come over to the top and you can see here category and then add products. That's what you're looking for, so click on that. Now you get a nice simple bar, and what you want to do is add in the ASIN, which is like the Amazon barcode for the product you're after. So for example, here we've got the product we're after. Now at the top, you've got select condition, select new, and then quite simply, you want to click sell this product. If you can't see that, it means you're probably gated or you haven't selected the right option new. So once you're in, you come into here. Now you get a lot of different options to put in. So what for? Generally speaking, it's going to be SKU, standard, the price, the item condition, and the fulfillment option. So first things first, check the fulfillment option is FBA. That's what we're using, unless obviously you're doing fulfillment by merchant, FBM. Then put in your price. So quite simply for us, let's just put in our price now. So you get £20.59. Now you can leave the SKU blank, that doesn't matter. And obviously the item is new. If you leave the SKU blank, it's going to work, and then click save and finish. It's now going to ask you to choose the barcode type, and it'll go through your default setting. For us, it's Amazon barcode. So you can see that here. We've got Amazon barcode, so we're going to have to label it. Then click save and continue. And then it comes to convert to fulfilled by Amazon, and you need to do the dangerous goods program. So, well, not dangerous goods program, dangerous goods information. So quite simply here, read the information, go through, talks about batteries and other products. We just click no for pretty much everything. Amazon's pretty good at understanding if it is dangerous, even though it asks you the same question. So click submit. And then what it's asking you just to confirm confirmation of fulfillment by Amazon. So save and continue. Fantastic. Okay, so at this point, you're pretty much done. What it's going to ask you to do now is create a shipment to get that product shipped into Amazon, but you don't need to worry about that right yet. What you can actually do is just come out, because what's happened is the product has now been added into your Amazon Seller Central inventory, but obviously you haven't shipped it yet. So a lot of people will just stop here, come out, and then maybe add another product in another product. And then when you're ready, you can create one shipment with all the different products that you've just added in, not create one shipment just for this one item. So generally speaking, I'd probably say stop here. That's where you need to get to. You don't have to continue any further, and then maybe add in other products that you've got and go through that same process again. And that is it. That is adding in the item into Amazon Seller Central. Quick question for you guys. What is the first product you ever sold? It's probably the first time you added yourself to a listing. Drop it in the comments down below. I'm really interested to understand what your first product. For me, it was a mobile phone charger by Belkin, I think it was. And quite simply, I had a wholesale invoice because I bought it from a wholesaler. That's the first place we went sourcing that I managed to get ungated straight away, which was amazing. Times have changed now, but that is the first product, the USB mobile phone charging plug thing. Okay, so that is pretty much how you do it. Obviously, that is a step-by-step guide. Now, I will just come back to top tips for you. Number 1, double, triple, quadruple check that the actual products are the same. Remember what I said earlier. Whatever the customer sees on the website, quantity, size, weights, they need to be the same as the product they are physically going to receive. Why? Because if you get it wrong, it leads to customer complaints. Too many customer complaints, bad for your account metrics. So get it right, don't get the customer complaints. And then number 2, I'd always recommend take a note of the ASIN and make sure you're matching supplier URL, where you're buying it from, and you've got the right product ASIN on Amazon, ready to match them the next time you replenish. Right, that is it for me. If you've liked this video, hit that like button. And hey, if you want to learn more about sourcing on Amazon, then make sure you subscribe to my videos and you'll be notified the next time I release a video. We're always getting videos out to help you in your Amazon business. What I'm going to do is I'll drop a link around here to a video that I created about arbitrage sourcing for beginners to really help you out. But for me, Thomas Parkinson, FastTrackFBA, thank you very much.